YouTube? It's your boy Mari, aka Grind Time Mari. And we got another reaction video, man. We got One Man Army versus 50, nigga. Come on now, One Man Army versus 50. Got with this. Hold on, got with. Nigga, I can't read. Boys, let's run it back though. Got with sword versus 50 cops. Damn, I was stupid as shit. I can't read, y'all boys. I can't read.
The date is April 3rd, 1997, and in the city of Seattle, Washington, at around 11
That's crazy, ain't it? I can't read.
operators would receive a call that would change the course of history.
Hello, 911, what's your emergency? There's a black man. He's carrying something that looks like a samurai sword.
Hold on now, why you gotta be black, man?
Black man. He's carrying something that looks like a samurai sword.
Okay, calm down. Please don't racial profile.
You gotta.
Does he appear to be dangerous?
He's just standing there, but everyone's freaking out.
What is your current
You gotta be
location?
Jamaican. Jamaican
Okay,
dude,
I want
man.
you to stay on the line. I'm going to alert law enforcement of the situation.
Just send
Just
help now,
stay
please.
calm for me,
Okay,
okay?
it's a very
This call triggered an 11-hour standoff, which would forever immortalize the name of the Seattle street standoff.
What the fuck? Man, tase that nigga, man. Tase that thug, man. Who you think he is?
From forever
Who the
ago.
fuck
So I
you
just
think?
thought I'd make a contribution by putting this amazing story in a digestible.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
video
Blade Ennis
form.
Blade,
I was
innit?
genuinely floored to see that nobody had made a video about it, because this is insane. With
This
nothing
nigga
but
think he Blade?
sunglasses and a samurai sword to his name, this man held off an army of police officers.
One man
for
versus
11
50,
hours,
nigga.
and stood
Come on.
everything from getting shot to receiving a bribe in the form of a Big Mac. He just stood there. His name is Tony Allison. But on this day, he insisted that everybody, including the police, refer to him as Apollo. And it all started with him
This nigga.
doing nothing. Yeah, it didn't actually start with that 911 call. That was fake.
Your sound
He
fake.
was actually an off-duty police officer, and he was alerted about a man in camo pants and a leather jacket that was quote-unquote disturbing. So this off-duty police officer decides to follow him from Pike's Place Market to the corner of 2nd and Pike. Bro, you're off-duty. Try hard much. Anyways, this is where you see him
Yo,
in
no
the video.
cops don't
Now,
play,
Apollo
boy.
was suspicious of this guy following him, and rightfully so. I would be as well. So he took what the cop describes as a defensive stance with his sword at the ready, which is understandable in a defense situation like this one. Sadly, that was enough for the off-duty cop to call his buddies. And they would remain in that same location.
Boy, they ready, boy. He black too? With a
They
sword?
closed all the stores, evacuated everybody.
Who the
shut
fuck
down
you
all
think
the
he is, Black
streets,
Samurai?
caused traffic jam. In case you guys are wondering,
Nigga think it's an
whether
enemy.
it's actually dangerous with a sword. The news report made sure to seek out a trustworthy source.
The man confirms authorities' worst fears.
Yes, he knows how to use the sword.
When the cops got there, apparently they tried to bribe the samurai.
Bro, look how he's standing, bruh. Look at this nigga, bruh. Look at this nigga. That nigga standing on business, boy.
Got there. Apparently, they tried to bribe the samurai sword out of his hand with a glorious sum of
What?
$50. I want you to take one look at this
What
guy.
the
I guess how
fuck?
he responded.
Defensive stance.
So they actually verbally.
He tryna
didn't
slice
say
and dice.
anything for the entire 11-hour standoff, except mentioning he had brothers in China and Russia, and correcting police officers when they wouldn't refer to him as Apollo. He also said that he was possessed by demons and wanted to kill them.
He talked about.
Whoa. We need to see the real video. The original video.
We never really engaged the negotiator.
But yeah, he just refused to drop the sword. I don't know, I couldn't imagine why. However, the police did not give up here. They went back to the drawing board and came up with another offer. Now, I can't make this shot.
Hey, well, I do sound like you're making it up.
Offered him a Big Mac. No, I'm serious, this is real. They offered him McDonald's targeted. And they assumed since he was unmoved by this, he must have a mental health history. So they tried triggering schizophrenic urges. Of course, he was unmoved by these childish tricks. He continued to stand his ground. So the police weren't sure what to do next. Since he wasn't attacking anybody, they had to get the sword out of his hand. They thought about throwing a net over him. They shot him with tranquilizer darts, which had
Got
no
to.
effect. They also shot
What?
him with those riot
The tranks?
those little bean bags. Now, I don't know if you guys remember that scene in Jackass where they shot Johnny Knoxville with one of these things.
It's considered less lethal.
No. And he ain't
He was on the
flinch.
ground panting for like 20 minutes. He just shrugs it off anyways.
What the fuck that? He funny as shit.
Shots later, he was still standing.
But he endures round
He
after
funny as
round
shit.
and shows no sign of surrender.
So then they decided the best route to take is to tear gas him,
The man shakes off the tear gas with almost superhuman strength.
spray him with a fire hose,
hoping that he will lose his
Bruh.
grip on the sword.
This
and that
gotta be
doesn't
fake,
work.
bruh.
They turned the water pressure
It's gotta
up
be fake.
full blast.
This
and
gotta
then
be on a
pinned
movie
him
or some
down
shit.
with a ladder.
Those guys win.
Wait, what they did?
Full blast.
And then pin him down with a ladder.
Those guys went down.
Tables, ladders, and chairs. WWE.
What they're supposed to do.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure this is the definition of by the book.
He gotta be on
When we
something,
look
though.
at this from the outside. Who is in the wrong here?
Guns with special beam bags that strike with the same impact as a heavyweight boxer's punch. Chemical agents or tear gas. Makes
I
the
mean,
suspect
it's
very
good and bad.
burns his eyes,
He wasn't doing
his
shit,
skin,
but still, he got a
his
sword in public.
The jets of
No,
law
police
packed
definitely don't like that with a black dude too.
in a highly orchestrated
He's a
maneuver,
threat.
Police pin the suspect down.
He's black. He's a threat. He has a sword.
The ladder, pole, and riot shield. By the book, exactly what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
Drowning that boy.
I don't know. You guys don't want to know my opinion.
They drowning that
What
boy.
do you guys think? Would you consider this excessive force? Let me know in the comments. I think this man's had enough. But the tragedy of
I mean,
Tony
he did waste their time for 11
Allison's
hours,
sword was
so-
not- As it turns out, only a year prior to the sword incident, Tony Apollo Allison was released from Western State Hospital after finishing a 10-year sentence from a
Damn.
charge in which he pled not guilty due to insanity. A charge of second-degree assault with intent to rob. Before this incident, he was an alcoholic, wandering the streets with a sword on his back, and now he's a man with his name engraved in history. He was later sent back to Western State Hospital. However, his current whereabouts are unknown.
real Black
now,
Samurai.
in the twist of events, I think I might have just found him, or at least some potential evidence he's still out protecting the city. Back in 2021, a dad was with his son at Bitter Lake Playfield, and while passing by a homeless encampment, spotted this distinct shiny object sticking out of the debris. Now, the location of this park happens to be about 50 miles away from Western State Hospital, or a mere 8.2 miles away from where this whole thing began. Now, due to Apollo's story being very old and many news sources doing very minuscule amounts of deep diving and just very little information in general, I had to resort to these two blog posts excessively. This one's got a really neat website, so go
This
check it
nigga
out.
ugly as shit, bruh. This nigga really think he Blade.
CIA project cover
Go
stuff.
check it out. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, boy, shout out to that man, though.
Makes it simple to
Good,
start an LLC
good video,
in 3
good
easy
video.
steps.
Hold on. What was his Sir W. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy. Damn, we seen the real life Black Samurai, the real life Blade. That boy thought he was untouchable. But appreciate y'all watching. Another good little reaction video. Appreciate you. I just said that shit. Damn, I'm acting stupid, man. Let me get off, man. Damn.